going on, everybody? It's your boy D.
I'm Des.
And I'm Fee.
And this is DoubleD&Fee in the morning. Yeah, there's always one that hangs on at the end.
Well, I'm a little tired, y'all.
Yo, we got a nice little topic today, which
Which one?
there's so much stuff. Sports.
Sports.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Sports is starting back up in September, I heard.
Yeah, sports are coming back. I don't know
How is that gonna
I don't know
work?
how they're coming back.
If they play football, can they tackle football?
Is it going to be
Or
Zoom
is it
football?
social
I don't know.
distance? Can
Social distancing football.
like,
They're like,
catch.
I got you.
you gotta say this. Tackle.
You-
Catch.
What
Go
if it-
long.
What if it's you only get to run a certain amount of time? Like you catch the ball, you can only run for 3 seconds. So however far you get
In 3 seconds.
in 3
How
seconds,
does that
like
work?
Because you gotta
Boom.
be tackled, but you can't get tackled, so
'Cause
as
you
fast
can't
as
touch
you can run
nobody.
in 3 seconds.
Oh, so they're going to have to change the rules.
Exactly.
no
Do you wear a
contact
mask
sports.
or is your helmet your mask?
So do they even
They-
need, like, masks and stuff now if they're not going to get tackled?
They wear
It's
motorcycle
going to be
helmets.
flag football. That's what it's going to
But
be.
flag football, let's be real.
But you still gotta
yeah,
get
you
big
touching
kind.
me,
Yeah,
But you're not supposed to. You just got to grab the flag.
I know,
it's
but that
be
don't
super
never
flag
work.
football.
Yeah, because
Like
I'm not gonna
they'll
lie.
be 13 feet long.
We played flag football in high school. When I tell you, me and the other girls was tackling.
Yeah.
But not really. We said it wasn't me. I got grabbed the flag. She went down. I don't know
Yeah.
how.
What
she
is
went
what
down.
is it called when you
But
doing it
they'll-
in high school? Like when the girls
Powder puff.
powder puff. Yeah.
Yes,
When
we
I
played
went and
I
saw the
played powder
powder puff,
puff.
they was tackling
It's
each
vicious.
other.
We was knocking them
It's
out.
like it's supposed to be flag. They over there looks like ah.
Well,
I
if they
said,
do a flag in the NFL, I'm pretty sure they would fine them if they actually tackled them.
Right, but we didn't get fined in high school, so
No.
it's fine.
Yeah.
No.
So if there was a penalty for them being tackled, then
Right.
I think they wouldn't do it.
Also, I think in high school, to be honest, like the coaches and the refs, they
Mm-hmm.
if it was real bad, they would stop it. But I think they kind of like to see it too. Like play a good game,
They
you
do.
know. So
They
it was
do.
literally. I've seen someone we tackled somebody. He said,
ref ain't even
He
blowing the
ain't even seen
whistle. He just like
I'm
y'all
not
go
getting
ahead.
paid for
Right.
this.
Y'all go ahead and knock each other out.
Yeah.
But here's
Topic.
the real topic. Should women be allowed to play professional sports with men?
Yeah.
Should they coexist in the same team
Yeah.
sports?
Not even just professional, just period. Because they got to
Just-
get trained together. So
True.
the
True.
whole training situation
so
is,
that goes back
adolescent.
to, bro,
yeah.
I can say kids,
Okay,
high school,
yeah.
because actually they still do men and women, well, boys and girls when they're little,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they all the same.
Yeah.
Once they kind of get through puberty and the men get a little
Yeah.
stronger,
Some things change.
Yeah.
then
So
they-
what do y'all think? So what do you? I mean, because that's been a big debate for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there are women who are fighting to play pro football.
Right.
They're, with men. There are women who are fighting to play basketball with men. There are women who are fighting to play rugby and a lot of different contact sports with men. So
I think basketball is definitely possible because it's not really
contact.
a contact sport like that.
it's
It's more
not.
about ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can you imagine getting fouled by a big old man? I mean, it's not supposed to be a contact sport, but you get fouled.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Or
know.
taking a charge.
yeah, I would have to say, if we're talking flat skill, you don't touch me.
Yeah.
There are some women who can outshoot some men.
Exactly. Lisa Leslie.
But
Same. Baseball, too.
But at the but at the end of the day, basketball is still a contact sport because no matter what you think, I mean, you think about a center.
Yeah.
You think about Shaq, who's 350 pounds.
Is there a woman compatible to that?
No.
Well,
Even
what
the-
if you find a 350-pound woman, all solid?
Is there one in the WNBA?
There's no,
This is-
not a
that's what I'm
single. There's
saying.
not a woman even anywhere close to that.
Yeah.
In it because women who play sports and they're that tall, they just don't develop like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not a bad thing. It's just
Yeah.
they don't develop that way. So you
Yeah.
got a dude who's 350 pounds, 300 pounds, playing basketball against a woman who is at her best,
Right.
and she's 200 pounds,
Yeah.
if that.
And would guys even feel comfortable playing girls in sports?
I don't. In certain sports,
I
I
know
would say
girls
no.
would. I know girls would. They
I
wouldn't care. They'd be like,
Yeah.
let's go.
I say this personally. It depends on the competitiveness of a man. I know some men that'd be like, "I'll take anybody. You
That's
want to
true.
play me? Let's go.
Yeah.
Play at your own risk."
Yeah, there was a girl in my neighborhood when I growing up, and she could ball. Her name was Wookie, and she could. I
She
know.
sound like she should ball.
I know. Yeah, she.
Right.
Wookie can ball. Wookie, if you ever see this,
Right.
Wookie was a ball. She should have been in the WNBA. I don't know if she ever made it, but Wookie could ball. But she played with dudes, and we were like, "Yo, if you step out here,
Right.
I'm
We
saying.
gonna treat you.
we
like one
gonna
of
play
us.
you like." And she got beat up a lot.
bad.
Like she never complained about
Right.
it. She took it.
Yeah.
But dudes was like,
Throwing her left.
Right.
Right.
You
yeah,
wanna-
you
you
came.
wanna play?
You're coming out here with us,
Yeah.
and then there was some guys who was like, they wouldn't guard her the way they would guard a
Guard,
dude
yeah.
because,
They want to
a girl.
be.
and then because then you get dogged out because guys are like, oh man, you gonna guard her like that, man? That's a girl.
Right.
You're like, well, wait a minute, she out
Right.
here shooting threes.
Right. She voluntarily came out
So
here.
I'm supposed to not play now
Yeah.
because she's still on your squad. So it's like,
What about boxing though? Would you hit a girl?
no,
If you want to get in
Nah.
the ring. Okay, I put this.
Nah.
I have something that's a little controversial.
Nah.
So if we're talking about this, what about the transgenders?
mm,
What team do they play on?
they play on the transgender team.
They
'Cause-
ain't got one of those yet. So is
No.
it a man or is it a woman's team?
I think you play on the team you were born on.
But you also know they take certain hormones so that they have less testosterone, so they develop less muscle
Right.
mass.
And
And
then
if
when
they
they're
work,
trans to men, they take.
it takes more,
Yep.
so they usually have the more testosterone,
Right.
less estrogen, so then they actually do become a little bit more,
More.
manly and stronger than the
Right.
average woman, or
vice
Or
versa.
Is that-
or
is that
less.
wrong?
Yeah,
Not the average.
yeah. I mean, you're right.
I'm not-
It becomes less or more depending
Yeah.
on.
right.
But
So
in order for it to be consistent, it has to start before they start puberty. Like if you
for sure, yeah.
if you're starting when you're 16, 18, 20 years old,
Yeah.
you're still going to have more testosterone or more estrogen,
Right.
but you still got what you got.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can do less of it, but you go,
Yeah.
so if the dude start taking estrogen, you go like, oh man, let's say your testosterone was at 100%, now it's only at 70. But it's still at 70.
Right,
And the
instead of-
average
instead
woman,
of 30.
yeah. So it's like you still got an advantage. So you can't.
I think some sports is possible, like wrestling. I think it's possible because it's based on their weight.
yeah.
It's based on
But
their weight.
But
Still-
the
you still
strength is
strength.
a little different.
Weight
Can
and
you,
strength.
You might be the same weight, but a man's leg headlock might be different than a woman. I
Yeah.
don't know. I got some
I don't
strong
know.
Cause we
legs.
I want y'all opinion.
I'm like,
What y'all
Yeah,
think?
what y'all
Or
think?
anybody out there are experts on this subject. Let
I'm-
us know. Are
I'm
we
no
tripping?
expert. I've read a lot about it because I've had to have conversations on it. And at the end of the day, I feel like there are very, very talented women athletically.
absolutely.
But there's a reason that we're separated.
Yeah.
But the separation, and this is what people try to make you think, oh, the separation is unequal because you're better than me. Or no, that's never what we're saying.
Right.
It's always, hey, you do this and I do this.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. And I try to make it simple for people when people say, well, I want equal status.
Yeah.
We're equal as humans, but we are not equal in our abilities.
I
And
think
that's
it
how
would be
that's how God
possible
made
if
us.
it was. I would think it'd be possible if it was like if they had, like you said, the estrogen, or if they were taking certain, medications to make them more of whatever they wanted.
and even if
to.
they did that, I think they should test. I don't know, but to make it fair, test the estrogen levels.
Yeah.
Test the testosterone
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
What are you more of? If you're not a certain amount, then it's not fair for you to be in a women's league. If you
Right.
have still too much.
Right.
It kind of probably sound bad, sorry,
Right.
but if you still have too high of testosterone and you're trying to be a woman in
Yeah.
a women's league, it's still not fair.
Yeah.
Because there's a guy who is a girl boxer. He's a girl, and all
He's
these
a trans woman.
Yeah,
Okay.
and all these other women is like, I don't want to fight you. Then why would I fight you? You was born a man, and then you didn't start transitioning until you was in her 20s or something like that. So she
Oh.
He thick.
There are men that are like, are women that are like that.
Right.
Yes, but
that's what I was gonna say. And
that
is
doesn't
this
account.
trans woman? Is she still on the same estrogen levels as the
Yeah,
other woman?
but estrogen doesn't account for bone density.
But
So you got to think about it. That part of a man's strength is also in his bones, which is developed early. And you can do all the hormones you want to. You cannot take
That's
away.
right.
So it's like, yeah, pound for pound, they might be the same weight. But when I punch you, I got more weight behind mine because my bones are denser than yours. And that's just the way it is. So you like, do you want to fight a girl who was a dude, who grew up as a dude and trained as a dude?
I got one. Maybe they can just do virtual reality games.
Now that would be
would
dope.
work.
Now that's
work.
equal.
That's equal.
I think that you do that.
Yeah.
That's equal. Yeah, virtual reality.
There you go.
I'm in.
We fixed it. We fixed
I
it.
want to see somebody get knocked out.
I want my 10%.
I think that's not fair though.
I want to see
Like,
somebody get
that's
knocked out.
not-
I can't
But
virtually.
you can do that. Yeah, you can see it in virtual reality. you
Yeah,
can
but
watch
it ain't
it.
the same. Ooh, unless
It's like a Matrix situation.
it's like your virtual. Yes, your
Yeah.
virtual reality. You're fighting virtually, and then whoever wins, and let's say you get knocked out virtually, and you wake up right from this game, you still need an ice pack.
So you got sensors on your body.
You got
so you can feel it.
like Black Mirror. You put the sensors
Yeah.
on your body.
So would you still get hurt as much as you would if
Yes,
you would?
yes, and no. Maybe like I said, 100% hurt. You get 70%.
So they turn down the
right
the sensors.
because you can't get knocked out. Who's gonna wake you up if nobody there?
right. Right.
It's a liability.
Right.
So you gotta sign a waiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
And everybody has to get tested on
Everybody
their
got to get tested
skill
on what
set.
you
On their-
can on your sensory mode. Is that a word?
Sensory
Sensory mode. Your
Censorship?
sensory mode.
Censorship?
Sensorship.
Your sensitivity.
Let's think about it.
Sensitivity, sensoryship.
Sensory
Well,
mode.
Sensory mode.
you got to get tested to see how much you could take,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So
Like
when
a physical.
Yeah.
like you
I'm
got
down
a
with that.
virtual physical.
I
Come
go with
on.
that.
So if
That's-
I'm knocking you out in the game,
I want
you,
my
you
10%.
wake up with a black eye.
I'm down with that.
I just want my 10%. Whoever come out with it.
I want 30%.
This is-
But I said the rest.
This is a legal binding contract right here.
Listen, somebody probably working on it right now.
Right?
They in there like 1010001.
You said sensory mode,
That's what we're going with.
Sensory mode.
a physical.
They gonna
Yeah.
put you. They lay you down in one of them chambers filled
Right.
with water,
Yes.
and you just put them.
Yes. And you have your doctors and everything.
And you
all
just in there
that.
just.
You wake up from the game after you lose. You like.
Right. You can't breathe. There's an actual movie like that though. There's an actual movie like that. What
We
was
are
it?
childish.
Is it Ready Player One? Is that the one?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I think it's that one.
I'd like
yeah.
to try it out.
Man, that would be dope. That would be. I would go do that, mug.
Yeah.
Like, cause it would be. You could probably fight or do sports with people of the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, what would it be like?
That would be
Muhammad
great
Ali.
experience. Even just on video games in general, that
Yeah.
would be good.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Somebody.
people be real in shape too.
PlayStation coming out with that in 2025.
Come on. I want my face on the cover.
Like, is Starbucks going to endorse it?
Right. This video is sponsored by Starbucks. They just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
So
We'll send them an email. Dear Mr. Starbucks.
I think that's his name too.
Yeah.
Mr.
Starbucks.
Mr. Fred
Actually, it's
Starbucks.
Mr. Bucks.
Somebody.
Mr. Bucks?
First
Oh.
name Star,
Mr.
last name Bucks.
Mr. Star Bucks. We just reaching out to you to get some sponsorship.
Yes.
So let us know.
And PlayStation, because I know y'all gonna steal my idea.
You know what? That is something PlayStation would do.
Yep.
So,
I'm gonna need my cut.
Sound good. Let's do it. Well, this your boy D.
I'm Des. I was mid swallow.
Ooh.
Can we start over?
This
Well-
your what?
Well,
What?
I was.
I got that.
well, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share all our social media and podcast platforms.
Yes, do it. Do it.
You can win a prize.
Do it.
You.
Do it. Do it now.
Ting, 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 T.
Dude,
This your girl, Des.
it's your boy D.
And I'm Fee.
And this is
DoubleD&Fee in the morning. Keeping it real.